What it do? I hit your bit like what's up now. She on my line cause I'm up now. She on the thing going up down. Money right, so what's up now? Yeah. She on my line cause I'm up now. Money right, so what's up now? I was down, but I'm up now. Numbers up when I score like a touchdown. You a joke, but you kill, you a tough clown. It's my time, I'ma shine like a bust down. What you mean, I'ma flex at your bitch. Had that brain in the past like a test. I'ma thrash on the best. Left it on her ass in the chest. How she feeling like she cash in the check. Got her searching for the champ in the daylight. Bet she find her fix fast if her face right. On her back till she tap like a cage fight. Legs up, feel it in the stomach like stage fright. I'm a guy, I'm the truth. Went hard, what I find was the juice. Got my tribe in the loop. Commas up when I slide in the booth. On the bad bitch phone, what it do? On the phone, what it do? I hit your bit like what's up now. She on my line cause I'm up now. She on the thing going up down. Money right, so what's up now? She on my line cause I'm up now. Money right, so what's up now? If it's up, then it's stuck. Like Gianna stayed down for the buck, she was down for the touch. Told her stay down in the tuck, like Curry downtown in the clutch. I'ma splash in the guts, lit like a pound in the Dutch. I'ma thrash, rain down on her blush. Up and up, she had bust. Ran through a squad, big trust, big fish, big shit, big flush. Yes, up us. She see me all stars like the nighttime. Love how I went to ghost status from a light grind. Eyes bright, cause the way I glow when the light shine. Hit me up, says she wanna slide, that's a pipeline. They talking top spots like who that? Cloud with no stats. Where they do that, tried to block mine, went through that. True that, she called me Candle, cause I'm lit, then she blew that. I hit your bit like what's up now. She on my line cause I'm up now. She on the thing going up down. Money right, so what's up now? She on my line cause I'm up now. Money right, so what's up now? What it do, what's cracking with my people, man? I'm happy to see everybody here, bro. Let me get rid of that sign real quick. I'm happy to see everybody here. Let me go ahead and turn this up. Turn me up one time. Shout out to my boy Joe Cook in the building, the legend, the raccoon muncher himself, you feel me? We in here, bro. I'm happy to see my people here, man. Big shout out to Kevin Gilchrist, the first one in the chat. You know, what's up with my boy El Pedon in the building? I'm happy to hear that people are getting their Basehead Central orders. You feel me? Shout out to Joseph Nelson in the building. I got love for everybody in here, bro. All the people that I be seeing weekly, man, I love y'all so much for coming to kick it with your boy. You know what we do here, man. We talk about some crazy stuff that's going on in the world. Because guess what, man? The world is crazy, bro. The world is crazy, and why not kick it with your people and talk about it? You feel me? But yeah, man, big shout out to Joseph Nelson in the building. Like I said, one of the chat fan members. You know, shout out to El Pedon. Shout out to Joe Cook. Shout out to Kevin Gilchrist, man. Thank you guys for joining. Please hit the like button if you are joined in and all that good shit. Let's bump this algorithm up. Let's see if we can get 20 likes this video. You know what I'm saying? One day we are going to look back on 20 likes and be like, man, we was really swinging in the dirt. One day we will look at that and be like, bro, we killing that in the first 5 minutes. But right now, that's not what we doing. You feel me? We still grinding. And that's cool because that's what we built for. We built for the grind, bro. That's what we do. Shout out to all the bass heads listening, watching, all that good shit. Man, so I have some coffee. You know that if you be on here, you know that I have issues with yawning. I be yawning in this thing, bro. And I'm trying to fix that, man. I'm trying to give a better, you know what I mean? A better show, you know? I feel like we should all be working to step our game up in life, you know, and that don't stop. That don't, you know, I'm not excluded from that. So that's that's one of my my steps in doing better. I'm gonna regret that later though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna regret that because I'm gonna want to go to sleep at a decent hour, and guess what? That's not gonna happen. And I got a 2-year-old, bro. He gonna be up when he wants to be up, and that means I gotta get up too. So sacrifices for the greater good. You feel me? And that's what we working on. Like I said, big shout out to everybody that got the Basehead Central members tee. You feel me? Let me see. Let me show you guys if you didn't get the tee, let me show you what you missed out on. Well, you didn't miss out. You just didn't get it yet. Bing. You feel me? That's the Basehead tee. And it just dropped. Well, it just shipped. Big shout out to everybody that's supporting this specific merch drop. I'm actually sending out 2 shirts tomorrow. Dude, check this story out, right? So one of the Baseheads hit me up on Facebook, said, "Man, I almost got my shirt." I'm like, "Bro, what you mean you almost got your shirt? Holla at me. What's going on?" Now, bro, he done supported a lot of the drops. You know what I mean? So I'm concerned because if he was gonna pull some shiesty shit, he would have did that shit a long time ago. And I shouldn't be cussing right now. Every time I cuss, I get demonetized. But I have to get YouTube has to look over my video with a fine-tooth comb to fucking let me monetize. But anyways, so bro's like, "Yeah, man, I almost got my shirt." I'm like, "What happened?" And he said he's going downstairs of his apartment and he sees this dude walking with his girl, right? He's like, "Man, I recognize that shirt. I see this dude in that shirt. I recognize that logo. This motherfucker ain't no Basehead." So he walks up on him like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" He's like, "What's going on?" He said, "I think you got my shirt on, sucker." You're like, "What?" "Nah, this is my shirt." He said, "Nah, it's not." And he just so happens to have a Basehead hoodie on. So he's like, "Yeah, man, you got my shirt on." He's like, "Nah, bro. Nah, this ain't for music. This is for fishing." So the dude this guy is holding his ears for what? Like, what is he holding, his gills? And so, needless to say, dude was he got a thief around the apartment complex, bro. And it sucks that he had to go through that. And since my boy is such a, straight up rider and supporter, bro, I'm going to go ahead and ship him out a shirt tomorrow, excuse me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be doing that for every fucking body that comes to me with a sob story because, for one, he didn't give me a sob story. But for two, bro, I know him. I know him. He supported hella of the drops before. It's like his 5th drop that he supported. You know what I mean? And it's like, if something like that happens to you and you've been supporting me, bro, I'm going to make sure that you're straight. You know what I mean? And I think that's what we should be doing. The people in your life that go out of their way to support you in any type of way, no matter how big or small it is, when they fall, when something lame happens to them, you should be there. You don't have to give your last. You don't have to, say like, what is it? Burden yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you should be there for your people, man. Somebody supports you, bro. Make sure that you there for them. Don't do it. "Yeah, I didn't ask you for it." That's weak, bro. Don't be on no weak shit. That's not what we doing in life, period. You feel me? My boy Joe Cook, shout out to Joe Cook. He said, "I need that, but with the raccoon holding his ears." Facts. Hey, bro. Joe, you keep this movement up, man. You definitely be able to sell some merch like that. I promise you, bro. That should be fire. My boy Kevin Gilchrist. Yo, what's up, Psyph? Thanks for the shout out, bro. Much appreciated. I feel people are sleeping on you, homie. You're a legend. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. And one thing I learned, like, even from music, they're gonna sleep until The noise is too loud until we start ringing bells. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit goes, bro. That's how it goes. It's like they're gonna sleep on the shit. This could be the best podcast, live stream, whatever the hell you want to call it, ever. This could be the best shit ever. And nobody's gonna tune in until the shit starts ringing bells, you know? And that's okay, because I think I'm gonna take these off. And that's okay, because I'm willing to grind that out. You know what I mean? I'm willing to grind that out, bro. You know? And all I need is my people to stick with me. That's it. You know? And if it's just 5, 6 people in here until we go there, man, fuck it, bro. That's what it is. You know? But shout out to all the OGs. Shout out to the members. If you are not a member and you want to be a member, hit the join sign. Sign up for one of the memberships, you know, that fit your budget, and kick it, bro. You know, support the channel. I appreciate all that. Big shout out to Dabin Prospecta. Yo, Psyph tapping in from Colorado. Shout out to Colorado. I was in Colorado, bro. It is cool out there, man. It's cool out there. The landscape is fire. You know what I mean? Bad facts, bro. Bells ringing, facts. You gotta keep the bells ringing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out a name for this. You know, I'm still trying to figure. Oh, shoot. Shout out to my boy Joseph Nelson, member for 1 month. Big shout out. Big shout out to Joseph Nelson and the rest of the members. Big shout out to, literally, he's the first name on this thing. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. Shout out to Scott Voss. Shout out to Lynn Me Too. Shout out to Jeff Wallace. All the members, you feel me? If you want to be a member and support the channel, please do. Hit the join, like I just said, and join in, bro. So the first thing I wanted to talk about. I know Jerry Jones is old. If you don't know who Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. I am a Cowboys fan. I'm a big Cowboys fan. Jerry Jones is an old man. And I'm determined. I really feel like Jerry Jones is trying to take me out before he goes. How do you not? You got some Hall of Fame coaches out there right now, and my boy don't want none of them. You sticking with Mike McCarthy, the dude that won, 2 Super Bowls, right? Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. He won 2 Super Bowls, one with each. You have some of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play football, and you only win 1 Super Bowl with each, bro. I want to fly to Dallas, find where Jerry is, and like catch his fade. I want to catch the old man fade. Tell Jerry Psyph Morrison want to line it up. You feel me? Tell him that I want to line it up with him and his son. Same time. I'm pretty sure I could find other Cowboy fans to back me up on this. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, bro? I want my son to be able to see a successful season, not a winning regular season. I'm talking about some wins. Win a fucking Super Bowl. Win a conference championship. This shit is annoying at this point. You know what I mean? Chat fam, tell me who your Cowboy or who your football team is in the chat. And yeah, let me know what's going on, because as of right now, bro, I might be on the look for a second team. It's sad to say, bro. I promise you, I'm so sad to say this, but I am not going to sit here and let Jerry do this to me. I'm not a baby mama that's just going to keep running back to this dude. That's how I feel, bro. You ever see your female family member that keep messing with the bum dude? And you're like, bro, what are you doing? This is what you doing. You come here crying to all of us, talking about all the shit he not doing, and then you go right back to his ass. That's exactly what these Cowboys is doing, bro. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. All right, so Raiders. Big shout out to the Raiders. I like the Raiders more when they were in Oakland. Dead ass. There's something about Vegas that just don't fit. That shit don't fit to me. Let me know if you feel differently, Thomas Robertson. You know what I mean? Don't watch NFL anymore, but my team is the Lions. Okay. I feel you, man. If my team was the Lions, I would have stopped watching football a long time ago too, bro. I promise you. I promise you. Fuck that. Yeah. So the first topic, right? Nah, we're gonna go with the top. We're gonna go with the topic at hand. On the fucking heading, as you see, women are crazy, bro. This 21-year-old woman gets 15 years for stabbing her sister while she was asleep for flirting with her man. People are crazy, bro. People are crazy. And the coldest part about it is she's 21. These two women, they shared a room together. They're sisters, biological sisters. The sister that did the stabbing, she bought this knife set 2 weeks prior. 2 weeks prior. Hid the knife set in the closet and got her when she was asleep. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better as people. Like, I'm not going to be on some Martin Luther King shit. We got to do, I have a dream. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. You got to be smarter as a person. You killed your sister over some dude. Now that dude finna be smashing. He probably smashing shit right now. Bro. Chat, let me know, have you ever at least not stabbed? Obviously nobody's here stabbed their sibling to death over anything like that. But would you catch the fade with your sibling for them flirting with your significant other, girlfriend, whatever? Let me know if that's something that you want. Catching the fade, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a part of all this. I don't even believe in well, my siblings are something different. But like around the homies and shit, I don't believe in like mixing the one you love with the homies and shit like that. I think that's kind of like it's a little too, I don't know. Let me know what y'all on. Is it something different? You know what I mean? Is it something that I'm not doing? Maybe it's trust issues. Who knows? But the last thing I'm trying to do is kick it with my girl and my homies at the same time. My boy Joe Cook says, hell no. Hell no. But he will get down with a raccoon real quick, though. Shout out to my boy Raccoon Joe. Yeah, so I seen that story and I was like, bro, the world is fucking crazy. The world is crazy. How are we killing our siblings because they're flirting? And the coldest part about it is, right, when you're a jealous person like that, she probably wasn't even flirting. You know what I mean? That's the cold part about it, bro. Like, it probably wasn't even like that. You know, she probably said hi and smiled. And she was like, oh, this bitch trying to take my man. And then you plot to kill your sister. How did you think you were going to get away with it? So you in jail for life, more than likely for life. That's crazy. Like, that type of way to unalive somebody is very, very extreme. So you're more than likely going to go down for life. What is the dude? Like, what do you think is going to happen with the dude? Can you guys hear my son going nuts down there? Bro, terrible twos are hitting like fucking Ray Lewis. You know what I mean? They're hitting like a fucking Tyson punch. Hey, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Kick it with your boy. Do you guys have kids? Let me know if you guys got kids and tell me what your two terrible two experiences are in the chat. All right, so next topic, right? We're going to get off of the crazy sisters and we're going to talk about a different woman. This woman says she saved $15K going out to eat 2 times a week for 2 years straight. So that means she's saving them. Okay, so I didn't think about this earlier, right? She's going out to eat twice a week. So that means this girl she going out. Okay, say they go to like Cheesecake Factory. Let's say she go to Cheesecake Factory. That mean that she's saving that doggy bag or them leftovers for the next 2 to 3 days. 2 days, bro. You are a low down, nasty raccoon, bro. That is nasty, bro. That is nasty. You know it got to be weird. It gotta raise your antennas when you take this girl out the first time, and she barely eat her food and take it home with her. You're like, wait, what's going on? I feel used. And so imagine you take her out again and she do the same exact thing. At that point, she got to pay for dinner. Like, nah. I better be going Hurricane Chris in that damn thing after in the car. Like, I got to be smashing. She got to turn into into a straight porn star in order for me to take her on another date, bro. There's no way in the world you're going to just keep finessing me for dinners. And I could tell, and I'm like, first thing I'm going to think is, okay, she's poor. This woman is poor. And don't let me go back to your house and you got furniture. I'm like, bro, you spent all your money on this just to find out later on the internet that she finessed you you and a bunch of other dudes for 15 years. I mean, for 2 years to save $15K. I don't know if $15K is worth that. She should, now, that's not even a good down payment on a house these days. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know. My boy Joe Cook, he says now she got an all-you-can-eat buffet in prison. That's the other girl. Thomas Robertson said he probably smashed both sisters. Yeah, he probably did, bro. And that, you know what? That will do it. That will do it. My boy Joe Cook said she getting that dollar menu. Facts. Yeah. I'm gonna go crazy, right? I'm gonna act like we going out to eat and be like, yeah, I'll surprise you. We going on a nice romantic walk. How about that? Fuck your whole dinner up for the next 2 days. How about that? Stomach gargling. Like, what you gonna do now? Good shit. Yeah, how about that? And I'm a high fiver when I drop her ass back off. Here, bum. High five. You know what I mean? Get out of my car. There's no way in the world I'm going to let somebody finesse me like that, bro. Multiple? Okay, if you get caught for the one time, hey, that's just what happened, bro. That's, that's a part of the game. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. That's what Craig Daddy said. You know what I'm saying? I live by that. So it is what it is. You take some on the chin, pause. But what I'm not going to do is keep taking them punches. You know what I'm saying? Bob and weave. Now, the one thing that I did think, okay, now restaurants, they get their food mass ordered from like food companies, right? One of the big ones is Cisco. Now, this job that I used to work with kids. I was a counselor. Now, in the place where these kids stayed, Cisco used to bring the food there. You know what I mean? So they didn't have to grocery shop. They get all these damn, this bags and bags of food. You know what I mean? And it's like, it was basically restaurant quality food. And like, I would eat there sometimes and it'd be like burgers. They'd be frozen, but they'd be in these big ass bags. And it's like just hella like 1/4 pound patties, and you don't have to season them or nothing. You had all types of shit. Couscous, Le Cordon Bleu, all types of shit, bro. Like straight up gourmet food. The same stuff that's going to these restaurants we're coming to this place. And I'm like, okay, this is tight, right? They had these crazy ass little pieces. They were just fire. And so I was like, man, I gotta try it, so I'm eating them. And one of my coworkers was like, bro, you better slow down. I was like, what you mean? And like, man, you don't notice something? I was like, nah, I would notice what? This has been like 5-6 months after, you know, they've been delivering to this place. He said, man, look at all these kids. And I look around and everybody fat. Kids that was skinny, you know what I mean, when they came in, everybody fat, double necked, you know what I mean, titties, all that on the boys. Fat kids. And I'm like, bro, what you mean? This ain't from the meds. He's like, nah, it's that food, bro. And so, you know, the staff get together, you know, the coworkers get together, and we all talking like, yeah, bro, we got to take these kids to the hospital because they all getting like obese as hell eating all this food. And we're like, but that's the same trucks that go to these restaurants. You see the same truck outside of like BJ's and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking now, after knowing that like 10, 15 years ago, I'm looking at this situation and this girl's eating out twice a week and eating nothing but that shit. Bro, look, imagine how bad her insides is. You eat nothing but that. So you're sacrificing groceries for your health. I'll never do it. My boy Thomas Robertson said he dropped a gem in here. Hey, and if y'all dating right now, right? If y'all dating right now, check this out, right? My boy said you got to play broke sometimes and see if she still want to go out. Facts. If you always got it, she always gonna need it, bro. Don't play, man, girls too. If you watching this and you a girl and you always got it, I don't mind. If you one of them, dude is always going to have his hand out. He going to be a hungry motherfucker every time you see him. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the game goes. Joe Cook says your son got some good lungs. Bro, he is going to be an amazing artist. He's been using those lungs ever since he came out. Big shout out to Kevin Gilchrist. He says, as always, I appreciate you for spending time with us. Thanks so much. Thanks so dang much. You're the man. Much love, bro. Appreciate you, bro. I really do. Not only do I have fun in here, but I really appreciate that you guys appreciate being here and me being here. You know what I mean? It's really why I'm building this platform, you know, and I'm happy to have my YouTube channel for that. Big shout out to Steve Mead. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have knew about no fucking YouTube shit for a long fucking time. I'd still be learning. Now back to this chick, right? I wonder what made her come up with this idea. You know, like what was she sitting back like? Them pockets must have been fucking touching, bro. Ribs must have been, you know, xylophone status. Like she was probably starving. Like, bro, I need to find a way. And she found a way. After you get played a few times, your heart becomes cold. So if that's what happened and then she went on the defense and started playing offense, I'm not mad at her, bro. I'm not mad at her. You know what I mean? Dudes start finessing you. They got you cooking at the house, beat it up, and then they want to leave. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I had a good time. You have a good time. Y'all tired. Y'all done Netflixed and chill. You think y'all about to go to sleep and, you know, you think about what you going to cook them for breakfast. And his ass is on the way out. He's slipping on Air Force Ones trying to get the fuck out of there. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to you got to play offense now. You can't keep playing defense. You feel me? So, I you know, I wish I could talk to these people that I get these stories about, bro, because I got questions, man. I got questions. And I want to say that, you know, she cold, but if she was just on some scoundrel shit, like, yeah, I'm about to play these niggas, yada, yada, listen to the City Girls, you know what I mean, album, you know, I got an opinion for that. But if she was playing, if she, you know, played defense and then started playing offense, I'm not mad at you, bro. You know what I mean? As long as you're playing the dudes that played you. You know what I mean? Don't be taking out the nice guys. Don't take it out on the nice guys. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that shit gets annoying, you know? And the last thing I was thinking is, yeah, she a real gremlin. She is a real gremlin. I want to know what she spent that $15K on. If you spent that shit on a handbag, you a dumb hoe. You know what I mean? That's facts, bro. I don't care what nobody got to say about that. You stupid as fuck if you spent that shit on some designer fucking shoes or something. You know what I mean? My boy Joe Cook says, so much more to life, too much playing. I'm glad I found one and took me a while, but we got there. Big facts, bro. Yeah, man. I swear, one of the greatest thing ever is finding that one person, that you can spend that you can like invest in, you know? It sucks being out there playing the field, bro. Cause the older you get, what my boy called it slim pickings. The slimmer the pickings get. And I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. She bought the new iPhone. Big facts. Nah, bro, she got the new iPhone. She got her nails did in a fucking weave and some long ass lashes. You know what I mean? That's what turned up. You know what I mean? Spent that shit on a $10,000 Benz with 200,000 miles on it. You feel me? Soon as the window breaks, she done. She don't know what the fuck to do. Can't afford to get the fucking oil changed because she didn't expect it to be so much for this beans. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. Okay, so check this out, right? A 17-year-old in Texas trolls the police by taking pictures with hella guns and sending it to the police. Texting the gang unit like telling them that it's beef when they come, try to find him and shit. He really tripping with the police. And then this dumbass kid, he does a drive-by. And he takes all them guns and lets off 100 shots into a house that he thought what the ops was in, and he kills an innocent woman. Bro, what's up with the kids these days, man? What's up with the kids? Now, the worst part about it, we can be like, man, it wasn't like that when I was a kid. We wasn't shooting up shit like that. They wasn't even doing shit like that. You can say that, bro, but everybody didn't have access to guns like they do now. You know what I'm saying? The likelihood of a kid doing that type of shit was really rare because everybody wasn't affording guns like that. You know what I mean? And so it's like the mixture of accessibility and the internet is crazy, bro. I say it all the time on here. Social media is like drugs. This shit is like drugs to these people. You know what I mean? And so it's like you mix the two. If you mix social media and that thug shit with the guns, you get a lot of attention. And the first ones that come is the females. And what does a dude love more than attention in females? Nothing. You got rappers right now that are putting themselves in slave deals and complaining about the money later because they wanted the attention, which is fame, and the females. You feel me? Lack of father figures. Could be. My boy Joe Cook says kids these days have don't have a lot of discipline that they need and are real. Don't have a lot of the discipline that they need are real people in their life to teach. Yeah, I agree with that. Now the cold part about it, right? You got to get the kids early, I think. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm starting out now. Now, I worked with kids for 13 years. Trying to change a leopard's spots is crazy, bro. That shit is cool when they in your face. But the moment they leave your face, they right back to doing the same shit that you didn't want them to do. It's like that. I don't understand why it's like that, bro. But it definitely is. I don't get it, you know? Now, I try to think back when I was a teenager, and the one thing that I do remember, some of the stuff stuck, you know what I mean? So it would change the way I dealt with certain things, but majority of the stuff just fucking went in one ear and out the other. You know, especially like when you go out about your regular life, you know. I always bring up my nephew because he's the latest teen that I had, you know, in my, you know, that I was dealing with lately. And I feel like if it wasn't instilled in his head at a young age, it was hard to keep it in there at 16. It's hard to keep it in there at 16. You know, it's really like I said, change it, like telling a leopard, trying to make a leopard spots stripes. It's just like so hard, bro. You know, it's so hard to get through to these kids. And I think, and I'm fucking worried about that because life is going to be crazy with my son, bro. You know, you can do whatever you want inside the house. That outside influence is a big one. You know what I mean? That's the hard one. Now, another thing, okay, so back to the dude, the 17-year-old that did this fucking drive-by and shot 100 shots into the wrong house. This dude ended up killing an innocent woman. So what I'm thinking is, what type of punishment should this type of person get? Like, what punishment? I was watching a podcast earlier, and dude was like, we need to bring back stoning people. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, right? But imagine if that was my family member that got shot. I'd probably feel that way, bro. Dead ass. I'd probably feel that way. Like, why can't we just stone this motherfucker to death? You know what I mean? Like, sitting him in a cell and allowing him to find a way to thrive in prison would be like too cool, in my opinion. You know, like what? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me see. My boy Joe Cook says sometimes they need to learn as well on their own. Oh, kids. Yeah, facts. Yeah. You know, okay. So, all right, we're talking about kids right now. Now, my boy Joe Cook says sometimes they need to learn as well on their own. And I kind of agree with that, right? And the reason why, okay, my son, he's pretty smart for his age. He can count to, he's just turned 2 on the 15th. He can count to 11. He misses 4 though. He misses the number 4 for some reason every time. But he can count all the way to 11. He what else can he do? He just turned 2 too. He can identify the colors. He can identify numbers and animals, right? But one of the things that I learned is that I teach him like, all right, son, this is 6. You know, 6, yay, 6, 6, 6. Yo, look at 6. You know what I mean? Tell him, show him, yada yada. But one thing that I do that I learned that I have to do with him is step away. I can't just sit there and teach him something all day because my boy will find a way to show me that he don't give a flying fuck about that, right? But if I step away and let him, I say we're doing alphabets, right? And A is apple, all that good shit, right? And then he's done with that. And then we put on a video on YouTube and he's watching Miss Rachel or something and she's doing the same thing. He's interested in seeing that. He doesn't realize that he's still learning, but sometimes we as people, we as the elders, we got to step away and let them learn. Now, the only issue with him being young and versus like older, like my nephew, is I can control what the outside influence is. You know, Miss Rachel, Blippy, these people are still teaching them shit. When you're a teenager, when they're teenagers, bro, we can't control who the hell the outside influence is. You know what I mean? So let's flip it. If he's 16 and I'm telling him, bro, go to school, dude, get your good grades, yada yada. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. He feel that. And then there's gonna come a time where you ain't trying to hear that shit. And so I gotta step back. Outside influence comes. He goes to school and he's with his homies. Say his homies are stupid. And you're like, man, fuck school. Anybody give a fuck about this shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to be a rapper. And say he's influenced by that. Now I'm battling with my son's friends. indirectly. You know what I mean? That's the cold part about this shit. That's the cold part about these kids, like dealing with kids, man. You can't force this shit, you know? So that's my stress and dilemma. Another thing that, all right, tell me, Joe, I'm not 100% sure, you or Thomas, let me know if you guys got daughters. That's one of the things I stress about. You know what I mean? I keep saying, you know what I mean? I should probably name this fucking podcast, you know what I mean? Because I say that all day. But that's one of the things I stress about, because a girl going bad versus a boy going bad is two totally different things, bro. Imagine your daughter, my daughter, is 15, and she come to her mom, because she wouldn't come to me with that shit, but she come to her mom talking about she pregnant. Oh my God. How the hell do you deal with that? Oh, Joe Cook, Thomas, you guys got daughters. My boy said I got 2 daughters. Thomas said he got 1 girl. Bro, tell me in this, okay. When high school hits, right? I got a little sister. Smart as hell, bro. Fucking genius. Dead ass, bro. She's fucking smart. But I noticed that her grades are slipping in a couple of classes. It's her freshman year. And I understand we all battle the Joneses of high school, right? We want to be cool, all that good shit. But it's like, bro, at what point do you start getting nervous? Like, damn, you ain't never had nothing less than an A. Now we over here, you cool. You know what I mean? Now you're around a bunch of fucking 17-year-olds and shit, and your grades are slipping. I go into fucking, I'm scared. I'm tripping now. If I'm the dad in that situation, how do you handle that? Joe Cook, Thomas Robertson, let me know. Let me know in the chat, bro. How would you handle that? Do you just work with him, try to reel him back in or somehow? Or do you not panic because that's just a part of life? I don't know. I was told that I may have to knuckle up with my son one day, because when he hit 16, he just gonna buff up, and that's just what they do. I wanted to at that point, but I wasn't raised around my dad like that. You know what I mean? But I never buffed up with my dad. But he was definitely ready to catch a fade. Multiple times he wanted to catch a fade. But it's like, is that just something we all have to deal with? Dealing with little girls? Because I know with boys, they going buff. And it's like, shit, I'm going to have to put my son in the $1 million dream? I'm cool with that, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't want to. Let me know if you guys got kids. You know what I mean? My boy Joe Cook says, my kids all have A's and B's. I don't worry with them. My boy's raising them kids right. Big shout out to Joe Cook, man, the legend. You feel me? If you don't know who Joe Cook is, you need to kick it more often. So earlier I asked on my Facebook and my Instagram story, what would you do if you were gifted 25 million? And I was curious, right? Because the YouTuber Vitaly, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he was popular for doing like pranks and shit like that, Man, shout out to Thomas Robertson. Yeah, you dodged that bullet. One of my daughters is a brawler. Joe Cook daughters out there whooping ass. So the YouTuber Vitaly claims that he made 25 million from YouTube and ran through that shit, all of it. And people were asking, like, how the hell did he do that? How you ran through 25 million? And one of the podcasts I was watching, a dude was like, shit, ask the rappers. This shit happen all the time. You got rappers, you got athletes that run through that type of shit. And it's like, I think the easiest question or the easiest answer to that is living like you make 25 million, like you're going to be making 25 million for the rest of your life is how you run through that shit. That's the craziest part about it. I think people get caught up with the number. and start doing crazy shit. I remember there was this footballer on this Netflix show. He was talking about how he got signed, and he was like, I think he was like at $1 million, 1.8 mil. And he had, first off, got his mom a house, went on all types of, trips, you know, got himself a house, paid for this, paid for that, you know what I mean? And so before the season started, my boy was like he had less than half, you know, less than half of his signing, you know, the 1.8. And everybody was like, man, that was stupid. But if you get signed to an NFL contract, you get drafted and you get 1.8 right out the gate, a lot of you dumbass motherfuckers going to do the same thing, bro, because we are dumb motherfuckers. That's just what we do, you know. You got to grow up to be as smart as my boy Joe Cook just said. He said, I'd still be shopping at Walmart. I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know, that beer budget turns into champagne dreams real fast, bro. As soon as you get a little bit of money, you know. And a lot of us be like, man, I'm about to reinvest. I'm about to flip this, yada, yada. Hey, I was one of them, you know. My album made a nice chunk of change. I'm not going to lie to you. It made a nice chunk of change. And the first thing I did, I was like, man, I'm going to invest in my clothing brand. Let's get that going. And I'm going to flip that. And you know what I mean? I'm going to have 2 sources of income coming in. And so I threw a lot of thousands of dollars into this clothing brand. And I watched a lot of videos and talked to a few people that did some big things with clothing and stuff like that. And so I felt like I did the research. And so I felt like I had it. But the problem is I did it the wrong way, you know? Just because somebody gives you advice and they succeeded don't mean that you need to go don't mean you need to travel the same road, bro. This dude was talking, these people were telling me, man, yeah, you need about 5 designs, 2 colorways each design. So I cashed out on all that shit. And then when I got my work back, my clothing, it looked cheaply made, you know? And so the thing that I should have been finding out was about quality, you know? And I felt like fucking Kanye West when he was complaining and he was telling Sway, you don't got the answer, Sway. Like I felt him, bro. Like I felt him, because you had a lot of people that sit there and tell you, man, you just need to put this into that and you can flip that and that and this. And it's like, bro, after you lose some money, you're like, bro, don't tell me shit, bro. I already know what the fuck I'm not doing right. You know what I mean? I can tell you don't got the answers, motherfucker. It's crazy. I don't know how we got there, but man, it's crazy. Another thing. So I was asking people, what would they do, right? And this dude hits me up. He says, he said he would build an empire. Now, usually that would be a stupid fucking, that'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're going to be able to build an empire. Huh? How the hell are you going to do that? My boy is actually a manufacturer, so I let him slide. He's a manufacturer that I work with out of country. So I was like, maybe he onto something. But he didn't go deep into it. I had another dude say that he invested in a trailer park or apartment complex. I respect that. Those are money coming backers. Pause. Hammy, my boy from Shitting on Him, Hammy says he set the fam up and dip. I feel him. Charles Luttrell said he'll open up homeless shelters. I feel that, right? The one thing that I'm going to do if I make $30 million is sit the fuck down. You know what I mean? I'm not buying Gucci everything. I'm not getting a Lambo, none of that shit, bro. You got to sit the fuck down. That's what I think. Chad Ochocinco said he never spent any of his NFL money. He lived off endorsements and said all of his jewelry is fake. Thomas Robertson said that. Bro, that is smart. That's smart. Like, there's not a, okay, so there is more people. This chick, Bad Baby, I think her name was, she, Cash Me Outside girl, she said the same thing. She was like, all of her jewelry's fake. I remember P. Diddy had fake diamonds. You know, he had he was going on screen, and he was like, he sent one of his, you know, his assistants to go get some fake diamonds from the liquor store, and they were like, why you know, what's up with that? And he was like, man, I'm P. Diddy. Who's gonna believe that they're fake? And I agree with that, because that shit is not a good investment. You know what I mean? A lot of people be slacking buying all this fucking jewelry. I remember I bought some big ass canary diamonds, right? And I always thought, like, if I ever get in a pinch, dude, I got these big ass fucking carat earrings. I can do whatever. I can get out of that pinch. I can go fucking pawn these if I need to. And my dumb ass, I had to have been like 19, 20. So I ran into a little financial pinch. You know, this is a long time ago. I'm like, damn, I got these earrings. So I take them out. I got to screw them out and shit. I take them to a pawn shop. And I'm like, hey, you know, how much would you give me for these? And dude was like, $75. I was like, $75 fucking dollars? Are you kidding me? He's like, yeah. I was like, these are real. Get your diamond tester. He was like, no, I can tell they real. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you trying to give me $75? I need more than that. He was like, okay. And then right there, I was like, dude, I'm never buying jewelry like that again. You see, I don't got no fucking chains on, no shit like that. It's not worth it, you know? It's not worth it, bro. That shit was a humbling experience for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a great experience. I'm happy I found that out early, that jewelry ain't the shit. You know, I be seeing these rappers, they get these big ass fucking chains, you know what I mean? They be all up here and be like, yeah, you know, iced out. And I just be thinking like, bro, you're never going to get what's worth with this. You're never going to flip that back. You're never going to get that back. Never. But I remember pawn shops are a joke. Yeah, big facts. Big facts. Now, the best move is to get with a jeweler and have him like Frenchy pieces. I knew an actor that was getting that. He would like, he'd go on tour and shit, you know, because he was a rapper also. He'd go on tour or wherever there's going to be pictures being taken. He would wear the jewelry. Anybody ask him where he got it, he'd tell him, yeah, you know, this jewelry right here, yada, yada. But all of his jewelry is free. You think that he paid all this thousands of dollars for it? Nope, free. And that's how a lot of people do, you know. I respect it. Me, on the other hand, nah, bro, you're not going to be setting me up to get robbed. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Because that's really what it's about. Let me see. 21-year-old. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about, right? Slap contest. How many of you guys have seen the slap contest? They have a new league going on. I think Dana White from UFC is doing the shit. You know, slap contest. Rolex is worth more with no diamonds. Yeah, big facts. If you see anybody busting down their Rolex, just laugh and walk away, bro. I think that is the dumbest shit ever. Rolex, that's like art. You know what I mean? The Patek, all that good shit. That's like art. I would buy that because it still, you know, it gains value. But okay, so this is the one thing, right? Who the hell are you going to get to buy this shit? Before we get into the slap contest, who are you going to get to buy it? Like, okay, so remember when Frenchies got really popular? You know, everybody's fucking buying Frenchies. You know what I mean? Everybody's buying Frenchies and, yeah, this is a Merle Frenchie. Yeah, this is my furry Frenchie. You know what I mean? These puppies go for $10,000. And I was like, yeah, that's what y'all doing with y'all PPP money, huh? Yeah, man, you know, I'm getting me a couple of Frenchies. We're going to breed them and, you know what I mean? Each dog, all these puppies going to go for $25K a piece. And the coldest part about it, right? Because I know people that's in the dog breeding business. I promise you. I know a dude right now. I don't know if he still got these dogs, but at the point his two puppies, They were worth $50K a piece. Dead ass, bro. Shout out to Parkside Bullies. I had hood people telling me they about to sell these puppies for, yeah, you know what I mean, 10K, 12K, you know what I mean, for these little Frenchy puppies. Bro, you don't know anybody that's cashing out 12K for a Frenchie puppy. How the hell are you going to do it? And like, the stupidity is crazy, right? So I'm like, say I had a paddock, right? You know what I mean? A paddock is like Patek, whatever the hell you want to call the watch, right? But it's like a really, really, really expensive watch. Now, say I fell on hard times and I wanted to sell it, right? Let's say we want to sell it. You're going to get like 20K for a paddock, right? From what they say, because they always say some shit. Who are you going to sell it to is the question. That's the hard part. Who are you going to sell it to? Just like those Frenchie puppies. I know so many people with Frenchies right now. I want a Frenchie, but I'm not going to pay what they talking about. Now, granted, I was one of the dudes that bought the bully for the expensive ticket. My bully was I think he was 30. I got him for 35. He was supposed to be 5K. I'm a rapper, so you know he cut me a deal, whatever. You know what I mean? But 3,500 for a dog, and like, I love my dog to death, bro. But I'll never do that shit again, bro. That shit was crazy. And I spent a rack for the girl. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Okay, so I was like, all right, we're gonna breed and we're gonna do something with these puppies. Cause I got cousins that's doing the Frenchie thing, and I'll be telling them, man, like, look, it's not easy as you thought it was. So my two dogs, they had puppies. They had like fucking 8 puppies, right? Hella fucking puppies, 7, 8 puppies. I have a heart. I can't just let anybody take my dogs. So for a year, I had puppies, bro. Because it was like, you had bum over, yeah, let me get a puppy. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. You know, I can't fucking go to sleep with, my karma's not going to be clean letting me know that I let you take one of my fucking dogs for $700. You know what I mean? Like, and my dogs are championship bred. Dead ass. My dog's dad is the fastest champion in history. You know what I mean? The under 12 months. All that shit, right? You would think that I'd be able to sell the shit out of these fucking puppies. But it was so hard, man. And then I thought about it. Just because I'm willing to spend 35 on a dog, don't mean that everybody else is trying to do that shit. It sound nice, you know? My dog's smart as hell, bro. It sound nice, but everybody not trying to do that. Everybody, even if they got it, they not trying to do it. So I was like, man, I would never do this shit again, and I will warn everybody else. And a lot of people don't listen, and now they stuck with hella Frenchies in their house, and they can't get these motherfuckers away. Crazy, right? If you are joined in right now and you haven't already, please hit that like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my brother, Poor Boy Sin. It's crazy, right? The Frenchies, it flips every time. It's Frenchies. It was old school cars a while back. You know what I mean? It's always something that people trick us into getting rich quick. It was bullies before the Frenchies. It was Yorkies before the bullies. Bro, I'm telling you. House smell like puppy shit. Facts, bro. It's like that. There is no quick get rich quick schemes. You know what I mean? There is none. The only thing that's real and that's really going to work is the grind, bro. Dead ass. Sometimes there's 3 people on these fucking streams. Sometimes it's 12. You know what I mean? But the only way this shit is going to go is if the grind is there. And so we ain't stopping no time soon. Big shout out to everybody that joined in. Thank you so much. I'm thinking about bumping the time up more. You know what I mean? To keep going longer. That means I got to do a lot more work on these fucking topics. If anybody wants to work with me on building on capturing topics, stuff good enough to talk about, reach out to me. I could use more people on the team. You know what I mean? But thank you for everybody that's joining in and fucking with me. Genuinely. Big shout out to everybody that sent super chats in over the last month. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Big shout out to all the members, you know, that consistently stick with me monthly, month in, month out. You know what I'm saying? So the next member drop for this upcoming month will be a song. Not only will it be a song, it will be a rebased version of the song coming, 2 different versions. Shout out to DJ Rusticles. But yeah, man, the ship is not slowing down, bro. We going up. So I need all my members to hit me on the inbox with your email, and I'll be sending you that pack. You know what I mean? The song pack ASAP. You feel me? I got a couple of people that I am going to reach out to because I see you guys on my Facebook all the time. Yeah, man, get ready for the pack. I'm going to send y'all them songs. The song should be going up mid, if not later in February. All that good shit. Nothing slowing down, only going up. You feel me? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. All that good shit. I need to react to videos to your topics. See, if I don't get, if they don't demonetize the video, I'm all for that, bro. I'm all for that. I promise you, I will do the coldest reactions. You already know how I get down, bro. If I can figure out how to do these reaction videos, maybe that'll be one day and then I'll do topics on the next day. Who knows? But get ready for more fucking dope shit coming. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to everybody stopping through. Shout out to my boy Joe Cook, the legend. Shout out to everybody that joined in. Shout out to Poor Boy Sin. Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to get everybody right now, bruh. Oh, okay. Bam. Shout out to Kevin Gilchrist. Shout out to El Peron. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. Dabin Prospecta. Let's see. Joseph Cook. Thomas Robertson. Yeah, man. Big shout out to everybody. Thank you for coming and fucking with me. We're going to be back on Tuesday. Let me know. Hey, if you guys haven't noticed, I've been dropping fucking vlogs like crazy. I'm going to drop another vlog on Thursday, coming up Thursday. And I'm going to get another day in the life of Psyph on Monday. Mondays will be the regular day shit. You know what I mean? The stuff I do in my regular life, as you seen last time, it was my son's birthday party, you know, but tap in, see what I got going on. You know, I got to build my son got a kitchen set for his birthday for his birthday. So I got to put that together. I might actually vlog that because that's the one thing I fucking hate doing is putting together kid shit. Why doesn't it come fucking prepared? Like the company that ships the shit already made will make so much money, bro. They will make so much money because the last thing I'm trying to do is sit down from 45 minutes to an hour putting together a fucking kitchen set. But I think I'm going to vlog that and show you guys how I do that and all that good